people of Ghana, it's when I join the pleasure bringing you political news on the channel. As to the fight between Kofi Tonto and Sammy Gyamfi, while Kofi Tonto is actually coming out to ask Sammy Gyamfi did Drama and Mahama actually insult Ghanaians. Please switch.
He talks about energy levy, petroleum levy, all of that. So I mean, governments have placed levies on petroleum products across board. Please, am I lying? Is that not the case?
Yes.
President Mahama did it, and that's why when people called on him that please, we are going through hardships. Why are you putting taxes on petroleum products? That's when he said, go and sit in Trotro.
He said that?
Oh yeah, I have the story. Yeah, I can read the story to you. You give me a second.
I hope it's not a headline.
No.
Okay.
Let him read.
President John Dramani Mahama has justified recent tax imposed on petroleum products. He says the measure, described by many as senseless and insensitive, especially because of world crude prices are at a 12-year low, was necessary, even better. The president was answering questions from journalists on a wide range of issues at the Flagstaff House on Tuesday, January 12, 2016. So he said that.
No, you have not shown me where he said that. Go and take Trotro.
Oh, okay. Let me read it to you.
You're opening a new story. I can see your phone from here.
No, I'm reading.
Why don't you read it from the story you were reading?
No. I'm because I took a screenshot of the first page of the story. So I'm opening the story so I can read his quote for you. The imposition of tax of
which story is
this?
this?
There was a headline in the portal.
Okay. Mahama advises sit in Trotro and pay less taxes. Kasapa FM online. If you own a car, it means you can pay a bit more taxes. ModernGhana.com. Toughen up. Mahama says over fuel price increase. Ghana Web. These are the stories.
So these are the headlines.
It's actually so direct and certain that so many things are beginning to unfold now, and people are actually coming out to say their minds, irrespective of who is involved.
Headlines.
So which one are you reading that quote from it?
I'm reading from the Kasapa one.
Okay.
Yeah. It says the imposition of tax on petroleum products is hitting us who uses private vehicles. And so for most of us, if you are able to drive your own private vehicle to work and back, then that shows that you have an income that you can contribute a little bit more than the person who sits in Trotro. That's where he's saying that if you have a car.
No, you are now doing an interpretation.
No. I'm looking for.
Go and sit.
No,
so
I'm looking for the actual article to read,
so I want to
because I'm trying to speak and open the article at the same time.
Okay.
So if I'm done and Sammy is
okay,
then I can take time and give you the specific.
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
No problem. So you go on.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
So the point that I'm making is this.
Okay.
Sammy, your argument that things have gotten worse from point A to point C or point D, and that makes a president clueless and empty, it's a non-starter. Because that argument can apply to almost every president, from the exchange rate to the prices of petroleum or diesel or fuel. Almost every president, including President Mahama.
The story he read does not corroborate the allegation he made against Mahama. And if he has a modicum of decency in him, he will apologize to John Mahama. And I think this platform owes that to John Mahama. Because you sat here and said John Mahama insulted people who were complaining about a particular tax. I'm sure he was talking about Esla.
Sammy, I asked him.
Yes.
Did John Mahama say that? He said yes. And I said, can you show us that? He said yes. I said, I hope it's not a headline. He says yes. Now, going through his phone, it appeared that then he was multitasking because he was also speaking. So we all agreed that he can do so when he's done and you are speaking. He can look for the story and tell us.
Because I have the story.
So
I've opened the Kasapa story.
Hold on.
No problem. I've opened the Kasapa story. And what President Mahama was saying, no problem. But we'll wait for him to prove that point.
Maybe it is not that story. Kofi Tonto has
Maybe he has another story.
He hasn't
no problem. So we'll wait for him.
Here.
We'll wait. Yes. But at least on the Kasapa one, I just want viewers to know that
you
the context. No, hold on.
Leave that. The man is here.
No problem. But I just wanted to clarify that.
No, I say he's
no
here.
Problem.
Yes,
no problem.
No.
I'll read it. I have it here. It's not a problem.
Yes, I want
Sammy,
to.
No rebuttal again. No, read it.
What do you
us.
mean no rebuttal?
No, insulted.
What do you mean no rebuttal?
Because
if you hold on,
and I came in,
hold on,
then I've rebutted.
Kofi, if you
okay, let me read
the
modern Ghana story. If you own a car, it means you can pay a bit more taxes, Mahama. And then here is the relevant portion that I want to read. The only way you can raise money, really, is through the tax system. And this is quote, modern Ghana quoting President Mahama. It's through the tax system. And the only way you can get everybody to contribute is through indirect taxes, and indirect taxes include consumption of petroleum products, and those who consume more. If you have a V8 and you can buy more petrol, then you are paying more tax.
And you buy
more petrol, then you are paying more tax. If you sit in a trotro, you are paying less tax because 15 of you in the trotro using the same fuel. That's what he said.
Yes, but how does this
constitute an insult that for those who can't pay the tax?
No. Sammy, you don't interpret things for me.
Okay, so interpret it.
If a government introduces,
what you said was that John Mahama said that if you should go and take, if you cannot pay the tax, go and take trotro. That's what he said.
Let me read. When he did it, let me continue. You see,
that's what he said.
All he was trying to say was that the SPT was.
But why is that?
All he was trying to say, what he said was that the SPT did not lead to transport fares going up, but it led to fuel prices going up. So it was affecting owners of private vehicles more than passengers who use commercial transport.
But that's a fact.
So that is what he said. He said, in any case, for the vulnerable in society, transport fares have not gone up. For most of us, and these are direct quotations, for most of us, I mean, if you are able to drive your own private car alone to work and back, then you show that you have an income and that you can contribute a little more.
You don't get
a little more than the person who sits in a trotro. This is a fact.
Sammy,
everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. This is a principle. If you are a student of economics, you know that this is a principle of progressive taxation. So where everybody pays tax according to his needs.
So Sammy, hold on.
So what are you talking about? The Mahama insulted Ghanaians that if you can't buy fuel, go and take trotro.
You're saying, Kofi, sorry. You're saying that what you read is the evidence that Mr. John Mahama insulted Ghanaians.
That for me, because let me explain it to you.
Okay.
If a government introduces tax and Ghanaians say that tax is insensitive, and the president says that if you sit in a trotro, then you can pay less of that tax.
Then you pay less.
You pay less of that tax.
That's not what he said. What you read.
Yeah. He said if you sit in
not pay at all. He didn't say that transport fares are not going up.
You drew a comparison. What you read. He says that if you drive. If you could please read that.
If you sit in a trotro.
No, before if you sit in a trotro, you read it.
I said if you have a V8 and you buy more petrol, then you are paying more tax. If you sit in a trotro, you are paying less tax because 15 of you in the trotro using the same fuel.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that.
And you say you consider this insulting.
Yes.
Okay.
My point is this.
Please do it to like, comment, follow, put your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.